Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards, and we have a new special event, a new type of campaign which consists of 3 difficulty levels for beginners, intermediate, and veteran players. So let's go ahead and check this thing out. So what I'll be doing in this video is playing one match from each of these campaigns, and it'll just be the very first match. So we'll just see how big of a difference there is in the starting point for each of these campaign levels. So just looking at the rewards though, I noticed that the reward structure is also different for each of these. So for the beginners, there are actually only 10 levels total to complete the campaign. And you actually get a reward after every single win. Compare that to the intermediate one, which you need 16 wins total to claim all the rewards, and you earn the rewards after every 2 victories. Of course, the rewards are much greater. Then finally, for the veteran players, you need a total of 20 wins required to claim all the rewards. And again, for these, you do get the rewards after every 2 victories as well. So let's go ahead. We'll start off with the beginner campaign and just play the first match here. And there are actually no mission rewards for this campaign. I think it might be one of the first ones with absolutely no missions, so you don't actually have to worry about keywords at all. You can just run whatever deck you want, which is actually kind of nice. I'm just going to be running a ranged deck here led by the Zephyr Blade for this beginning campaign. Okay, so level 1 is against Aunva, and there is just 1 Warlord and 1 Bodyguard. This is pretty typical for campaigns in general. This is usually how most regular campaigns start, although the exploration style campaigns usually do tend to have maybe a more difficult start to the campaign, featuring a full deck. We'll see if it is the case for the higher levels here. So the Warlord is already on the field. We're deploying our biggest guys here. We got the precision shots going off, and it is actually the precision shots that destroy the Warlord. So before the turn even starts, we already are victorious, and we get to claim the first reward here, which I believe is just 10 common cards. So yeah, let's go ahead and claim this. Okay, and well, hold on. 3, 6, 9, 12. Is that... Wait a minute, what is going on here? I thought this was only supposed to be 10 cards, but either this is a glitch or... Yeah, I'm not sure what is going on, because that is a lot of cards. And looks like they are all common. But that is a huge number of cards right there. And some of them are actually pretty good. I wish I could go back and... Yeah, there must be a glitch. But I'm not complaining. Pretty good rewards right there for 1 win. Anyway, let's take a look at the intermediate section of the campaign. I'll build a different deck for this one. Let's try Psychic this time. We'll go with Eldrad, leading some Psychers into battle. So this time we are up against Shazo Rely with 4 bodyguards, so definitely a spike in difficulty for sure. We'll drop our Wraithseer with the Sonic Blast into the right lane. They do have the initiative, so they'll actually be taking this first turn. I guess we'll drop the Farseer over here. They'll probably be going ranged. They do have the initiative here. Oh, well. Is that a legendary? Yeah. Commander Kalduri. And we'll just drop... sure, I guess we'll go with the Spirit Seer. So yeah, we will be able to counterattack for a little bit of damage. Hopefully this battle will go pretty quickly. Shazo Rely, though, is definitely one of the stronger Tau Warlords. Even controlled by the AI, he's always going to be benefiting from the special rule at all times. So, with the Sonic Blast in the right lane, that buffs all of the psychic attacks in my other lanes, so we will be able to blast some of these guys away, maybe everyone. And, yep, okay, able to clear the board here. Their Warlord will have, I believe, 1 shield to get through, but the Sonic Blast should... Actually, not even that. The Spirit Seer has a ranged attack that should knock out the shield. And here he comes. Yeah, we should be able to win on our next turn. So here they come with a pretty big ranged attack, but again, these are pretty low level cards. If we look at the Warlord is only level 1, and the Skyray gunship also level 1, so yeah, definitely a little more difficult than the beginner level, but still definitely manageable, I think. Of course, it will be interesting to see how quickly the difficulty level escalates throughout this campaign. And, well, I just remembered that the first reward for this is not a pack of cards, but actually 6 copies of the Fire Prism, so we'll just forget about playing another match there and head straight into the Veteran campaign. So this one I am interested to see. And I'm just going to use one of my personal favorite decks. This is the Avatar of Khaine with the Solitaire, the Incarn, the Howling Banshee Exarch, and the Birds. So we'll go ahead and deploy. It is a little bit risky running so few bodyguards, but I'm assuming I'll at least be able to get through the first few levels without any difficulty. We'll see how much stronger it is than the intermediate level. Okay, so once again we are up against Aunva. I'm assuming that these are just randomly determined. They've got Taunt. Whoa, okay, they're starting out with like a full deck of, was that 8 bodyguards? And these are at level 6, so yeah, this is definitely a lot stronger. And they do have the initiative as well, not to mention the fact that this is Aunva here, so he's actually going to be benefiting quite a bit from, whenever we attack them. They're going to be getting a pretty big boost to their attack stats. So this is actually kind of scary. Maybe I should have gone Psychic for this one. And I may actually switch to more Psychers in the future, because that is Aunva's major weakness there. He doesn't get any damage buff from being hit by psychic attacks. It would probably be smart to go Psychic here, just for a little bit at least. They do have 2 taunt units on the field. And we are able to debuff their ranged attack, but I think this is going to be quite difficult. Let's see, the Warlord is only at level 1. But they are debuffing my melee there. This guy also at level 1, so he still has 2 shields, though. Yeah, the commons are definitely at a higher level. I guess we'll go ahead and switch over to the melee attack, and hopefully thankfully, the birds did not get the buff there. Okay, well, target acquired on the Incarn, definitely not ideal. They are going ranged, but still has plenty of health, so should be able to get through this. It's going to survive for a fair bit longer, I think. Let's go ahead with another melee attack. And still, well, I guess the birds will go down here, and getting lucky here, they avoided getting the melee buff from the Avatar special rule, but they're still not dead, because guess what? Target acquired was still targeting the Incarn. So here comes an Epic. It's at level 3. But yeah, I mean, if this is level 1, then, and there's 20 matches to get through, I imagine this campaign is going to be very difficult by the end, even for someone like me. Going ahead with another series of attacks here, and finally those Razor Wings will go down, just damaging Aunshi a little bit there. A lot of these units actually don't have any melee attacks, so we are safe just attacking them directly. But let's see, I think we'll swap the Incarn over into the right lane. They do have a massive melee attack charge, up 120%, but they are still going ranged. Now the Solitaire, can that actually kill the Kroot over there? It cannot, which is a bit problematic. I think we'll just switch over to Psychic here just to be safe, because once the Howling Banshee, or any of these bodyguards, dies, we will be forced to deploy our Warlord, and don't want to be losing to something dumb like that. Alright, they're continuing to go ranged, continuing to slowly build up a melee attack, but yeah, a lot of these cards aren't actually really benefiting much from the special rule. Now we're able to take out the Kroot Tracker, and actually, whoa, that is a lot of damage there. Turns out Redding can really build up a powerful attack. We do have 2 death blows as well. So yeah, 94 on this guy, the Solitaire's at 120, so yeah. But for the first level in the campaign, definitely a lot harder than typically is. And yeah, we'll be able to get through without losing anything, but, well, other than the Razor Wings. But there you go. If you want a pretty big challenge, looks like this one will definitely be offering that for you. But, of course, the rewards are quite nice. Alright, I'm actually going to switch over and play one more match in the Veteran campaign, just to see what the rewards are. But I'll fast forward through this battle. Okay, so level 2 clear, no problem with Zephyr Blade. And let's go ahead and claim the rewards, and let's see how many cards we get here. Only 2 pages. Wait a minute. This looks like it's fewer rewards than the beginner level. These are all commons as well. It's 20 cards here on the first page. And then, only 30 cards total. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if these rewards are how they're supposed to be, but there you go. At least the difficulty levels are definitely correct. So the beginner campaign, quite easy, and you do get the rewards after each match. The intermediate level starts off a little bit more difficult, but you'll have more matches overall and some really nice rewards there. And finally, for the veterans, we got a nice challenge that immediately starts with a pretty high difficulty. So yeah, let me know which of these difficulty levels you end up playing, or if you do multiple ones, and what you think about this new format for the campaign, and whether or not they should apply this to all future campaigns, or whether it should just be for like explorations, maybe certain types of campaigns. Let me know in the comments what you think. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.